He's angry about mortgages. It's Angry Mortgage. He's swearing. He's cursing loud. He's old. He's opinionated. And he's been doing this so damn long. This program is about mortgages, and this is mortgage advice, but the advice may not apply to your situation. Contact licensed mortgage professionals for specific recommendations before you make decisions about mortgages. You may not agree with Ron, but if you don't, he thinks you're wrong. Oh, and did we say there is a lot of swearing?
Like, if you want a mortgage today in the United States, the best rate's about 709. Mm-hmm. Think about that.
Yep.
Well, that sounds good because it's for 30 years. Fuck off, stupid. No, it's not good. I mean, nobody wants a 709 mortgage, for the love of Christ. I mean, that's a lot of interest, all right?
Well, it's based off of the bank's risk, right? And so...
No, it's based off securitization. Sorry.
Well, sure. But, I mean,
By the way, in the States, it's not banks.
Yeah.
It's banks. Yeah, not Canada, in the U.S.
When we're thinking about fixed or variable or whatever, right? The banks are assessing the risk on their money too, right? So over a 5-year period, if the bank is offering a fixed rate, the reason we're looking at bond yields is because that's their projection of what's going to happen in the economy in the next 5 years, right? Whereas the variable rates, based off of the Bank of Canada overnight lending rate, right? That's based off of what's going on now. It's variable, so
Yeah, the bottom line is that with variable, the bank is only the risk is on you. So that's another reason why the rate can be a little bit better. It should be better. It should always be better. If the risk is on you for future rate increase, you the borrower, then I guess it should be the best deal.
But who knows what's happening in 30 years, right? So a little bit of buffer.
To finish up,
yeah.
What is the basis? To finish off. People, if we were offering a 30-year mortgage today,
okay,
for and let's say it's cheaper than the States. Let's say it's instead of 709 or 699, let's just say it's 6%. We're offering a 6% 10-year mortgage.
Okay,
sorry, 6% 30-year mortgage. Here you go.
Yep.
Here's 6%. Take it. You're good for 30 years. Do you know what percentage of the mortgage market would be that product?
Very, very small.
1%.
Very small.
Okay, if we're lucky.
Yeah,
1%. So. Folks, and by the way, the 10-year, you can get a 10-year right now. You can get a 10-year right now. I think it's like 509 or whatever. I don't know what it is. 519. But look, you can get a 10-year. Nobody takes it. No one takes it. The ultimate truth in Canada is
people rake mortgages.
People want the lowest rate.
Yeah.
And, people are smart enough to realize the 1-year rate's too volatile. Who the fuck 1 year? Fuck. I hated this experience of getting the 5-year. I'm not going to do it every year for 5 years. No.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's the reality. The reality is that we're never going to sell a ton of 10-year, 25-year, 15-year, any of that stuff. We're not going to sell it. It's more expensive.
Yeah.
And in Canada, the fucking house prices are so high that if you say, well, your payment's going to go up by X, they say. Or you can qualify. You only qualify for less house.
Yeah.
Everybody says no. Fuck that. What's the best deal? Yeah. Give me a better deal.
But the thing is, most people break their mortgages within a 5-year period, right? And so
no,
you don't think so?
It's a slim. That's a misunderstanding. There's you know the guy who was the biggest peddler of that.
Okay. So.
There was a guy who is like actually secretly he's an alien from Alpha Centauri. He's out of Vancouver. Okay. He's bald as a cue ball. He's about 8 feet tall.
All right.
And no offense to bald people.
I was going to say, right here, wrong.
No offense to bald people. But he's actually an alien from Alpha Centauri. Every night, when he goes home to bed, he goes home and he presses a button and secures his entire house so no one can get in. Mm-hmm. And then when he's getting ready for bed, he unzips his skin suit.
Okay.
And he's really a lizard person underneath. Mm-hmm. And he has baby cadavers in the cooler.
Love it.
And he chows down on a baby.
Fantastic.
Okay, that's what he does.
Did this guy really piss you off? Like, what's going on here?
No, I'm telling the truth.
Oh, okay. All right. Jesus Christ.
Anyway, that guy always used to say that, by the way, he would sell 2-year fixed at one point in his career. Yeah. He doesn't sell mortgages anymore. He just, I don't know what he does.
I wonder why he sells 2-year fixed.
But in the day, when he was telling everybody, he always said the same thing. Well, it's easy to understand. It's for the flexibility to have more possibilities. And by the way, 67% of all mortgages break before the 5th year. So you want that flexibility. By the way, that was a lie. There's fundamentally a complete lie.
So where's that stat come from? Is it just him?
He pulled it out of his alien ass. Okay, that's all it is. That's all that happened. He just pulled it out of his alien ass because it supports his nonsense about take a 2-year or take a variable. It was always take a 2-year, take a variable. Variable has the lowest penalty, take a variable. Okay, so, but it's nonsense. Okay, here's what I did. I got so tired of the fuckery, okay, that I offered a bounty. I said, if anyone can get a letter, an official letter on the letterhead of the lender with the signature of an executive at the vice presidential level that said that 65% of all their 5-year fixed mortgages broke and paid a penalty before the end of 5 years, whoever could bring me that letter, I will hand them $10,000 cash money, like folding money, no tax. Nice. Okay. I made that offer multiple times for almost a year. Fuck all, nobody showed up, okay? Because it doesn't exist. I've asked lender bosses. I've asked the bosses and lenders. Is that number true? They all say the same thing. Fuck no, that's not true. You know, in certain situations, it'll go up maybe around 50% under very specific circumstances. Yeah. Like for instance, like we're experiencing today.
If rates are
like
falling.
If you bought, if you ended up taking a 519 rate, and all of a sudden it's 399, you're going to investigate a break.
Of course. Okay. But the break on a 10-year would be massive. The penalty would be massive.
Well, no, it's only massive in the first 5 years. Then it's only 3 months interest after that. That's the legislation, how it works. Yeah. But still, it is fucking massive, okay, in the first 5 years. Look, the bottom line is, most people keep their mortgages.
If you like the pod, well, don't just sit there. Go to YouTube, Apple, Spotify, and all the other ones and like the pod. And don't forget to subscribe so we can keep being angry at mortgages and swearing about mortgages. Angry Mortgage could use your support.